trust. Been taking no loss. We be the hottest on the scene. Gemstones from the dust.
Well, the onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now the Georgia Southern man, this is Jerick McKinnon. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Niners, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers in the field. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run. Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Throwing is Mahomes on third. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney.
Let's go. No more racist Nick Bosa. Let's get it.
I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. He finds McKinnon complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10 at the 41. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by Toney. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now second and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's his brother's running back, Jerick McKinnon. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now a give, this is McKinnon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. He'll try again.
In there.
There defensively, so able to keep him out of the end zone. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal. driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, what's the head coach thinking?
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Don't worry about me. Worry about winning your game. Cardinals going to whoop that ass, Trey.
Touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Oh, that's to the field goal post. That's 3.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Play action. Now it's Lance. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
No.
He bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. But Charles, it's something we talked about last week. When you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Lance's throw caught by Gray. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards there and a Niner first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield and make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And Lance now to throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, from an offense's perspective, that sure was pretty, because the corner route, it's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is, because
I'm watching that bounce outside. Hit a gap. Hit a gap.
These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side.
Wow.
Down. Lance and Kittle in sync for the 49er first.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Lance going to sneak it. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Ready.
No fucking way. Gotta be a holding. There we go. Get him back. Get him back.
Man, guilty on that one. A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Lance looking to throw it. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand.
What a BBCs, bend but don't break Chiefs.
They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
The kick by Gold is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit.
Why are you hating, Trey?
Not too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now
you always want me to lose.
More importance on what they're
See me in a
getting
Super Bowl.
because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, good bad ball. Kick 6.
This is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown.
You like that,
That's
huh?
fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense?
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lance. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's going to a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Here we go.
Lance and company going on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Just a gain of 3, but
the play I thought you
were running. As they convert on 4th down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lance.
What's the flag?
The sideline, no receiver in the area.
There we go.
And that's going to bring out a flag.
There we go. Get him back.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away
I'm
from the
supposed to get
pocket
them ankles.
to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Throwing this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
There we go. There we
Partner
go.
guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Lance. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's
Gracias.
Deion Bush with
Thank
a
you
pick.
for your gracias.
Gracias. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league
Whoa.
as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like,
you scared the shit out of me.
No doubt about it.
I don't know
And his
after.
coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball.
Scared the shit out of me.
2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward. Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. For years, this matchup, the Chiefs and 49ers, would have been known as the Joe Montana game. These being the 2 teams that Montana played for in his Hall of Fame career. But now, of course, it's a Super Bowl rematch. Super Bowl 54 in Miami. That game won by the Chiefs 31-20 with that furious 4th quarter comeback to win their 2nd Lombardi trophy. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue.
Get off me, Fred.
Because he'll have all that time to find someone.
Damn, that was supposed to be better than that. I like what you in.
So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out. They ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his
break
tight
my
end.
boy leg.
Nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Zone?
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes, open man right
side.
Smith-Schuster complete. And he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice
fucking hate Fred Warner.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Here's McKinnon on the
Come get me, Fred. Oh, he supposed to break that.
He's down to the 2-yard line.
Another one of my linemen?
Just keep trying,
Jesus
but so far,
fucking Christ.
no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. Boy, no chance.
Ran right through my fucking broken line. Get your ass back in. My fucking left guard.
Around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Butker's kick here is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The lane opens here.
Wow, this shit. Put it there.
There he goes, right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, 49ers.
This shit.
Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away.
Yes, ma'am.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
What kind of paper? Turn the light on for me.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have
Here, look through the
points
stats
with the
real quick.
high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the
I give it right to you.
Tony is intercepted.
Oh, it's right
Picked
here.
off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
How much you need?
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field.
How much you need?
A few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't
Start
it?
with
No
that.
matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type
ask
of
him,
missed
too,
throw,
what it
or
takes, but
maybe
it's
the
something
ball's
else.
tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception
Where?
can result.
And he's going to take this
Oh, that's
ahead
paint
for right
tape.
around 3
It's not
yards, but
construction
no
tape.
more than
Paint
that.
tape. I think we got white
Second
tape somewhere.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to
You can cut it
continue to
out
try
now.
and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Huh. You got lucky. I was distracted. Man, run the clock down. Get your score before you get the ball back. Better run it.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Lance to throw it. He's going to go up top for the end zone. That'll be caught.
Who's this beat? Man coverage. Oh, that's why that fell.
28 yards. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. And it's blocked.
Give me that shit.
On the Chiefs
and these my 2 points, little nigga.
Nothing but green grass here. Middle of the field. He's at the 30.
This is what I do.
10.
This what daddy do. Come get
And
me.
he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points.
This is what I do.
Well, you figure with a veteran kicker out there, these extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there was a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Fuck out of here, Nick Bosa.
First down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now here's Mahomes. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes now to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, good there. Certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally, I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on it, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. Just short, no good. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. offense set to get this drive underway. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, for Trey Lance, not only was he the youngest quarterback in the 2021 draft class, but many say he had the strongest arm, too, and he showed it off here.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity, unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe they... And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turn. Get the football back. So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, this is the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
That fucking linebacker on him. Beat him, Miko. Fuck.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right.
Open man right side is Tony.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way.
I'm always kicking
and
against the wind,
all
bro.
right, and lost yardage.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Ready, quick.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he works it past the
going crazy
to the 25. 47 yards rushing for him and just 6 carries to this point.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gold with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
From the 30 on second down, Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Handoff, it's McKinnon, and he's able to get
Can't break
first
no
before
fucking
he's taken down.
tackles. Let me put my boy in.
36. Here's the rookie out of Rutgers, Isaiah.
As soon as I put him in. Click on your fucking players. Get back over here. I'm going to stiff arm until you click on them.
He's able to rip off 32.
What kind of bullshit is that?
It's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, Mahomes. And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Oh,
Nick Bosa racking up sack number 12 for him on the year. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game.
Try jumping again.
They start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
23 yards the pickup there. They'll run on first down. McKinnon, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Fucking hate Fred Warner.
Picked off by Fred Warner.
And the Niners are going to
Fred Warner, good shit, though.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
He's going to let this go.
That wasn't mine. That wasn't mine.
This is going to be intercepted.
That wasn't mine.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
And the Chiefs are
Let's
going to
get it
get the
back.
football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will
18,
switch ends
7.
as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return
didn't count my 2 points of
this.
verse.
This
I
is
didn't
the
score
NFL,
12.
and it's on EA Sports. throwing on first down is Mahomes. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle.
Fair warning is a fucking problem.
That'll bring up second down. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that
one.
As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate, drops it.
A gain there of 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
God, how is he breaking on that? This is safety is supposed to be deep.
49ers are going to take over once again.
He gets me right every time, bro.
20-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Yeah, to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 64 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this
what's happening, G?
Especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in
we were playing like trash,
all he
bro.
talked about was building a bully, and I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off the game.
He didn't even complete the stiff arm animation.
There as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two
losing.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds.
He's still in
Take
here?
care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but
I don't
stay
see him
in bounds
on the
and let
stream.
that clock tick.
On second down, McCaffrey.
Should have bounced outside right there. That's
He
tough.
takes us all the way down to the 37.
Everybody pulled.
The first down on a gain of
Oh, you got a custom playbook. Bug Sweep. Bengals plays.
They've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see.
I need to stop bad.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he'll be brought down for the first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now Lance on the bootleg. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That was Justin Reed, the safety, who got to the quarterback.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. Give him an even gain of 10, but now it's 4th down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now.
Why'd you back up? What time not even running this zone?
Is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
A gain there of 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly the 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Mahomes. That's complete to Tony.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Mahomes.
No, hold on to that.
The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you off sides. You've got the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
Mahomes.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Boy, they have a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. Now Mahomes got to have this one. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bullying his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So still a small chance here with a little over 30 seconds to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their way. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here,
what up, gang?
data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we
I
saw
just did.
here.
I didn't get it.
I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches
I almost got it, though, bro. It can't
93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing
I still got a
yards on the play back at the 46. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Second and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And Lance again going to keep it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the field and find out who the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.